everybody, and welcome to Rascott Memorial Gymnasium, the home of the St. Francis Lancers for tonight's ball game between Tennyson and St. Francis. And I'm joined tonight by Casey McGuire. Casey, any predictions? Who's going to win?
I would have to go with the Lancers.
And a very good call that would
Thank
be,
you.
Casey, as both teams are. The mascot is the Lancer.
You set that up beautifully.
I tried to, Casey. I want to lob you a few softballs before we get deep into the telecast. Lancers still hampered a little bit by injuries. Jennifer Bowe still on the shelf with a shoulder injury. Carrie Cosby in uniform tonight, and apparently will come into play possibly at some point in time. She's coming off of an ankle injury, and we're just about to get underway. Tennyson at 3-5. The Lancers with an even 500 mark, 3-3 early here in the season. Our second St. Francis basketball telecast of the year, and we are underway. The Lancers control the tip. Ball to Capulian. They work the ball immediately around, in for the layup, and fouled is Meg Knutson. As the Lancers try to strike early in this contest. Capulian will shoot, check that. Knutson will shoot too. First shot, oh, a beautiful hometown roll on that free throw. And nothing but neck on the second. 2-0 St. Francis neck. I think I meant net. I don't know, Case. It's early. Battling a cold. Anderson working the ball around. Dish inside, stolen away by the Lancers. Colleen Harnett gets it to Capulian. Capulian, nice no-look pass, but can't hit Knutson, throws it away. And the Lancers will take over.
It's a good try that time by Capulian. She went down center of the lane, had Knutson wide open. She really didn't need to do a no-look pass because there was nobody guarding Meg Knutson, but went for it and was just a little behind the Lancer senior.
Oh, wide open on the baseline and can't get it to drop was number 15, that Jasmine Liotto. So I try to work with the Tennyson names here early in the game. It's Mike DiCarlo, the St. Francis head coach. Tennyson out of the Hayward Athletic League from across the bay. Oh, nice pass to the inside, but a very alert steal by number 33, Charmaine Ramos. Got a kick of the ball. Tennyson will maintain possession. David Bravo, the Tennyson head coach. 6.5 to go here in the first quarter. St. Francis in the lead, 2-0. Ramos passes inside to Makia Long. She is fouled. Will shoot two. Foul was on Christine Capulian, her first team foul for St. Francis.
Good job that time by Long. She's by far the tallest player on the Tennyson team right now that's on the floor, so she didn't bring the ball down, went straight to the basket and drew the foul.
Cans the first one. And cuts the St. Francis lead in half. Can't get the second one to drop. 2-1 St. Francis lead. Christine Capulian brings the ball up court. Lancers work the ball around Butterick for three. Off the back iron. Good positioning, good rebound by Knutson. She gets the layup to fall. It's a 4-1 Lancer lead. Pressure in the backcourt. Capulian steals it away, in for the layup. Oh! Can't get it to drop, but she is fouled. Foul on number 33, Charmaine Ramos. Capulian will shoot two.
St. Francis goes man-to-man pressure Christine Capuyan was the only defender back. Stole that ball cleanly and went in for the layup and was fouled. She will shoot too. That was difficult for me, but I got it out.
She may have shot all both of them by the time you get that out.
Thank you.
Capuyan misses the first. Second is on its way and in. 5-1 St. Francis lead. Stolen away, tipped away by Butterick, out of bounds. Give the ball back to Tennyson as Charmaine Ramos is being harassed there by Butterick. Pressure by the Lancers. They get it in, steal attempt and taken away by Meg Knudsen, but she throws the ball away back to Tennyson, and there's a carry of the ball. So we call for travel is number 15, Jasmine Liato. Pass into Capuyan. She drives the middle, wide open lane for a drive down. She can't get it to drop. Rebound Ramos. She comes up the left side all the way into the hoop, throws up a prayer, and foul will be on the Lancers, out of bounds before the shot.
Going to give that to Capuyan. That's going to be her second team foul on the Lancers, and Christine will be removed quickly.
And Holly Can enters the lineup for St. Francis in place of Christine Capuyan. Deep to Liato. Liato looking inside, turnaround jump in. Number 35, Makia Long. 5-3, St. Francis in the lead. Nice pass, swatted away on Evangelo. Stolen away again by the Lancers, and Butterick tries to get it up there, and a foul is called. Foul's on number 23, Robin Warden. Knudsen will shoot two. Check that, Butterick shooting two. Butterick gets the first to drop. Jamie Mims comes in for Jasmine Liato for Tennyson. Butterick gets them both to drop. It's a 7-3 St. Francis lead. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Ramos to Long. Long up off the glass. Can't get it to drop, but she is fouled. And this game is coming along at a snail's pace now, as every time down court there appears to be a foul call. Long to shoot two. Misses the first. Cans the second. It's a 7-4 St. Francis lead. Holly Can will bring the ball up court for St. Francis. Stolen away by Tennyson. Can lost control of the ball, and Evangelo was unable to come up with it. Goes to Tennyson. Long looking for an open shot, dishes it back out to Ramos. Ramos drives, dishes off. To Pulu with the ball. Pulu to Ramos. Ramos, a left-handed jump shot. Can't get it to go, in and out. Rebound St. Francis. Here comes Holly Can. Evangelo to Butterick. Butterick looking for a three. She'll drive baseline. Dishes off for an easy two-pointer for Colleen Harnett. Her first 2 of the night.
Excellent job that time by Butterick. Tennyson knows that she has one to shoot the 3, faked the 3, drove the lane, and then a nice dish in the middle for an easy 2 for the Lancers.
Long comes down and throws up a wing and a prayer that Tennyson gets the rebound for. Another cast-off attempt by Robin Warden. This time the Lancers corral it. Almost dragging the pivot foot as can. Pass inside to Harnett. She scored for the second time tonight. 2 consecutive possessions. The Lancers go to Harnett. She produces. Stolen away and tipped by Knutson. Jump ball is called. Possession arrow for Tennyson. They will maintain control of the ball. Into the game, number 10, Jamie Val, as is number 44, Carrie Cosby. Inside. Boy, that's a quick whistle by the referees tonight as Tanisha Williams was underneath.
It was a very good observation on the quick whistle. They assumed the foul was coming, I guess is what happened, because there wasn't much contact when the whistle was blown. I'm sure had the play gone further, there might have been contact.
I'm not sure I saw Jamie Val foul her. First shot by Tanisha Williams off the front iron. 11-4, St. Francis. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. She doesn't even draw iron on that. Lancers will get the ball out of bounds. Can to Cosby, to Can. To Evangelo. Evangelo looks, finds Butterick. Butterick with a fake. They're going to call her for a travel, as she may have stutter stepped there, but she did it was a small one. And unintentional.
Strange officiating, I would classify the first couple minutes as. They passed up on a couple of pivot foot drags that they call the stutter step before the drag to the lane.
That foul called on Butterick. 5th team foul for St. Francis.
We're going to be shooting free throws for the entire second period.
There's still 2.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
It's over and back. That's all right. I catch myself officiating from the broadcast position too much.
Oh, well, you got a good angle from here. Tanisha Williams missed that jump shot, but the ball went off the Lancers. The St. Francis Lancers out of bounds. Tennyson will keep possession. Long with the ball. Bounce pass to Ramos. Ramos the lefty puts it up. Can't draw iron. Holly Can comes down with it. And there's a step on the line, and I'm not sure why it went to St. Francis. But anyway.
I think I said the Tennyson player was
out of bounds. And she was touching the ball. Okay, that's a good call. We'll go with that. At least it wasn't a foul. Oh, we got a travel. Cross court and a prayer thrown up by number 15, Jasmine Beato, that was not answered. The Lancers have control of the ball. We're under 2 minutes here in the first quarter. 11-4, St. Francis in the lead. Cosby with the ball. To Val. Val can't get the two-pointer to drop. Butterick comes down with the rebound, and she's fouled as she tries to follow it back up. She'll shoot 2 more free throws. Lancers 5 for 6 from the line so far tonight. First one is good. 12-4 St. Francis. Meg Knudsen and Kelly Theed enter the game. Referee having a little conference there with Betsy Butterick. Betsy says she's sorry for whatever it was he thought she did.
They're discussing dinner plans, I believe it was.
Okay. There's the second one drops for Butterick. I think there's laws against that case. Well, she's 18. 13-4. St. Francis in the lead. Swatted away by Cosby, but Tennyson able to hang on to the ball. They work the ball around. Shot clock is under 5. It's tough to get a shot off. The Lancers steal the ball away. Tipped by Butterick. Butterick retrieves the ball. Drives all the way to the hoop, in for the layup. And the lane just opened up miraculously there for St. Francis. It's a 15-4 lead. Lancers continue to press. Drive to the lane. Ramos, her first 2 of the night. 15-6 St. Francis for under a minute. Butterick squares up for the 3, just draws front iron, Long with the rebound. She's going to drive the length of the court and come in and swatted by Betsy Butterick.
Look at the KMVT cameraman up on top of the stage helping out. They don't just do camera work.
No. They're everywhere. Tennyson inbounds the ball. Answers in a zone. Shot off the glass by number 15, Jasmine Liotto. Can't get it to drop. 2-on-1 for the Lancers. Oh, and hammered as she goes in for the 2 is Meg Knudsen. She can't get it to drop, but she will shoot 2. 17 seconds to go here in the first quarter. A 15-6 St. Francis lead. Meg Knudsen to shoot 2. Some of the fans that have turned out tonight for St. Francis game. Knudsen draws front iron. And can't get the second one to drop either. Long with position gets the rebound. Long to Ramos. Looks underneath, open look. For number 25, Jamie Mims. She couldn't get it to drop. Foul underneath to Knudsen. No. Cosby. No, they're going to wave it off and say it wasn't in there in time. A great tip by Cosby, but just not in time. We are through the first quarter. Breaking the action, St. Francis in the lead, 15-6. Second quarter underway. Lancers with possession. Christine Capuyan brings it down. Inside, swatted away from Evangelo, but Cosby right there, and she puts it right up and in. Her first 2 of the night, 17-6 St. Francis. And Cosby is a force to be reckoned with underneath the basket for St. Francis. Partially tipped by Cosby. That time I could hear the slap up here. Now there's no call. Cosby with the rebound. Capuyan will bring it up court. She goes for the 3. Yes, nets it. Capuyan with her first 3 of the night. 20-6 St. Francis. Long will drive the length of the court and a great charge. Excellent positioning, sacrificing herself for the good of the team is Christine Capuyan.
That was an excellent play by Christine Capuyan. She came down, drained the 3, got back on defense, and drew the charge. You mentioned Carrie Cosby being a force to be reckoned with, but when Christine Capuyan is on her game, she can basically hit shots from all over the court.
Well, and there are some very talented players on this Lancer roster, and you're absolutely right.
I believe we just had a technical foul called on the coach of Tennyson.
Absolutely right with regards to Christine Capuyan. I'm not sure why the technical was called. I guess he was arguing the charge call.
He's going to the wrong end of the court.
But that was easily an obvious charge. As Christine Capuyan had positioning, she just stood there as Long came down out of control. Capuyan makes the first technical. It's a two-shot technical due to it being a bench technical. 22-6. There's not an assistant coach on the bench for Tennyson, so Bravo better behave. There's no one to take his place. Tennyson controls the ball. Off-balance shot off the glass, rebounded by Long. She puts it up, can't get it to drop. Cosby tips it back outside. Long comes up with it. Tennyson will reset. Ramos, a jump shot from the free throw line, can't get that to drop. Looks inside, able to maintain control. Up with the shot. Number 20, Fahim Chukulu. She can't get it to drop. Cosby tips it out of bounds on the Tennyson ball.
One thing that Carrie Cosby has to realize is that Tennyson hasn't been making many of their shots, so you usually don't want to go for blocking the shot attempt. You just want to let Tennyson put the ball up there and position yourself for rebounds. Once you learn the smaller things like that, you can definitely be a huge force as far as rebounds and block shots when it comes to that case.
And Capuyan called for carrying the ball, and I'm going to try to keep track of how many obscure calls we get here tonight. You don't see that called very often, and it wasn't really that flagrant.
Yeah, it was one of the, it wasn't. She wasn't being pressured by anybody. She was just dribbling up the court. But
and it's 22-6 in the second quarter, and I'm thinking maybe you just want to, move the game along. Long puts it up off the glass, gets it to drop. 6 points on the night for Long. Lancers quickly with the ball down court, feed it inside to Nicole Evangelo. She gets it to drop. 24-8 St. Francis. Pressure on by the Lancers. There's a travel that wasn't called. They're going to start ticky-tacking. Why do they call the obvious? Long drives to the middle, puts up an off-balance shot. Ill recommended. Evangelo with the rebound. Capuyan looking down court. A lot of options. She looks to Buderick. Buderick dishes inside to Cosby. Cosby up off the glass. Oh, can't get it to drop. Rolls in and out. Long comes away with it. She'll drive the length of the court. Buderick tries to defend. Long can't get it to drop. Capuyan with the board down court quickly to Cosby. Back out to Evangelo. Jumper, yes. 26-8 St. Francis. Just under 5 minutes to go in the half. Ramos off the rim. Tipped right back to Tupulu. She gets it swatted away. Lancers come down with it. Capuyan will bring down the Lancers and set up the offense. No, she'll go for the three, and she'll can it. Capuyan starting to feel it. 9 points on the night for Christine Capuyan. Shot off the front glass by Jamie Mims. Rebound Buderick. Oh, yeah, that one we could see. As Buderick carries the ball. Substitutions for both squads. 4:14 to go in the second quarter. 29-8, St. Francis. Shot at David Bravo. Being able to cheer anything but Bravo so far tonight for his Tennyson Lancers.
See, he's been joined by an assistant coach there. Just
oh,
in
he
case.
has. Just in case. He's called. It's the JV coach who's come out of hiding. Inside, up with the shot, number 20, Fehi Tupulu. She's fouled. She'll shoot 2. Fouls on Colleen Harnett. Tupulu will shoot 2. 2 for Tupulu. Misses the first. The second one drops. It's 29-9 St. Francis. Long down court pass to Butterick. Dishes it out to Knutson. She can't get it to drop. Can rebounds to Capulian, out to Butterick. Butterick for 3. Yes. So the Lancers starting to hit from long range. It's 32-9 now. 3.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Ramos, check that. Number 20, Tupulu. Gets it away, swatted away. Butterick down court. Will score yet again. A nice outlet pass by Capulian as she stole the ball away from Tennyson. 34-9 St. Francis. I think the officials are starting to realize, let's let them play, because this game is all but over here in the first half. Knutson tries to steal it away. Ball thrown away by Tanisha Williams. Lancers will take over. Substitutions again for St. Francis as Mike DiCarlo utilizes his whole bench. Keeps running fresh bodies out there. Can to Theed. Theed dishes back to Can. Can drives inside. Oh, a nice move. As Holly Can gets that to drop in. It's a 36-9 Lancer lead. 2.5 to go in the half. Down court, Kiana Bird gets that 2 to drop. The Lancers inbound. A lot of pressure. There's they almost throw the ball away, but able to maintain control. Jamie Val back out driving, and on the block, Kelly Theed is fouled. Wait and see if it was on the shot. It was. She will shoot 2. .08 to go in the half. Lancers in the lead, 36-11. First shot goes. Substitutes for Tennyson. Second off the front rim, but Knutson able to get the rebound. Arnett has her shot rejected. A jump ball is called. Tennyson will get possession of the ball. 2:02 to go here in the first half. The Lancers call the press off. They're up by 26 here in the first half. Shot off the top of the backboard by number 12, Tanisha Williams. Pass down court to Val. Val fakes inside, keeps possession. Bounce pass to Harnett. Theed with the ball. She's got an open shot. Goes back out to Harnett. Under to Can. Nice ball movement by the Lancers. And then a foul called. And the foul will be against the Lancers. Holly Can, it appears, is called for the foul. Both teams in the bonus, so Tennyson will shoot a 1-on-1.
St. Francis girls team, as the boys team does, relies a lot on the motion offense, as displayed on that last turn down the floor by St. Francis. They moved the ball nicely. Saw Can underneath for a nice lay-in. She's just not tall enough to be down there trying to lay the ball in. So St. Francis they get nice looks when they move the ball quickly around the perimeter, as displayed down the court last time.
Long misses that first free throw. They get the ball inside to Harnett. She can't get it to drop. Back out to Jamie Val. Can't get that one to drop either, but there for the rebound and putback is number 22, Meg Knutson. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Inside to Long. Long gets it to drop. 39-13. St. Francis. And a travel will be called on Meg Knutson. Kerry Cosby will re-enter the game for St. Francis.
Going back to that motion theory I was talking about earlier, if you have guys, or in this case girls I should say, that can shoot the perimeter shot like Christine Capuyan and Betsy Butterick, St. Francis definitely utilizes that, and once the defense starts to spread out on those girls at the top of the key shooting the three, they have Cosby open underneath most of the time.
Exactly. Good point. Lancers steal the ball away. Kelly Theed comes up with it. She passes out to Jamie Val. Back to Theed, and
no.
They're going to call over and back. So a turnover for St. Francis, 39-13. 25 seconds to go here in the first half. Quickly turning into a yawner. Stolen away by Val. Val back to Tennyson. As Jamie couldn't get that up court, Tanisha Williams passes out to Kiana Bird. She draws iron and she's fouled. Fouls on Kelly Theed. Kiana Bird will shoot two. Can't get the first one to drop. She gets a second one. Can't get that one to drop either. Rebound, Knutson. Knutson brings the ball up court, dishes off to Can. Can will have to put it up. She does. Can't get it to drop. That'll do it for the first half. With our score reading, St. Francis in the lead, 39-13. Second half action here at St. Francis. Paul Cunningham, I'm joined by Casey McGuire. Lancers in control, up 26 as we enter the second half. Nice pass inside, but stolen away by Ramos. To Long. Long lays it off the glass and in. 39-15, stolen away again by Tennyson, but stepping on the line is Ramos. Lancers will get possession. Butterick drives baseline. Has a shot blocked. Ramos comes up with it. She blocks it and comes away with it. Tennyson a little more inspired here in the second half. At least the early part of the second half. Kiana Bird has one go off the glass and off the rim. Knutson brings it down. Nobody there for her to dish it off to. Check that. I mean, Capuyan. Nobody to give it to. She throws it away. Quick shot of some of the crowd here at St. Francis tonight. Can't really call it a crowd. Some of the spectators here for the ball game. As St. Francis is on Christmas vacation and the student body is spread like the wind. Spread in the wind.
Snowboarding. That's the cool thing to do right now.
Is that what that is?
I hear.
Everybody's snowboarding. Nice save by the Lancers and a nice shot by Nicole Evangelo. a two-pointer. Lancers steal it away. I was trying to figure out whether it was a 2 or a 3 and completely missed the fact that the Lancers stole the ball. It's early in the season. We're still trying to get our legs under us for basketball. It's so much easier to call baseball. Butterick off the glass and in for 2.
Don't even say baseball. I'm going to start to cry.
It's almost time, kids.
It's a horrible time of year right now.
Ramos drives to the hoop and is fouled. Foul's on number 40, Colleen Harnett. Ramos will shoot 2. This is the first. Oh, here's the second shot. Off the rim and missed. This game is just dragging. Holly can. In for the Lancers and with the ball.
Yes, she can.
Yes, she can. Be a good song.
Oh.
It's too old for you to remember, Case, but
way too old.
Block called on Tennyson. We're going to discuss the call and decide who they'll give it to.
Seeing a travel.
He defers. It's going to be a travel. Oh, Case, good call.
I had the replay here. It's good. We might have to buzz him down there. Make him go to the monitor, see. Coach DiCarlo may want to red flag this.
We don't need that. We've slowed the game down enough. Length of the court, throwing up a wing and a prayer is Kiana Bird. Angelo to the hoop, all the way in. Nice move by Nicole Evangelo. She's got 8 points on the night. Swatted away by Holly Kant, taken back by Long. Long drives in, puts it up and in, and she's fouled.
Now, every time I see Long go into the basket, she kind of looks like she just hucks one up there 95% of the time, but they usually fall for her, so whatever works, I suppose.
Look at an extra shot. Colleen Harnett picks up her third, and quickly Carrie Cosby re-enters the ball game.
That's got to be rough. Have Harnett pick up her third foul, and then go deep into the bench with Carrie Cosby. A lot of coaches would hate to have that problem.
Oh yeah, you you might even get stronger with that. Makia Long cans the free throw. It's a 45-18 St. Francis lead. Makia Long has 13 of the 18 Tennyson points. Holly can't get it to drop. Tipped away by the Lancers. And Tennyson maintained possession of the ball. Check that. Lancers maintained possession as was tipped away by Tennyson.
St. Francis Lancers.
I'm just so confused. Betsy Butterick. 4-2. She's got 15 on the night. Inside to Ramos. Ramos dishes back at it. She's about to go out of bounds. Holly Can comes out of the pack with the ball down, blocked by the rim. She couldn't get that up and around the glass. Tennyson comes down with the ball. Shot put up by Bird. She can't get it to drop. Can with the ball, looks up court. Inside to Cosby. Cosby up softly and out. Can't get it to go. Knutson can't get it to drop. Rebound Ramos, and she's fouled from behind by Knutson. Third team foul for St. Francis here in the second half. tipped by Val. Attacked by Tennyson, gets the ball back to Cosby. Cosby gets it to Can, and now order is restored. 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter, inside to Cosby. Cosby dishes back out to Val, tipped away by Tanisha Williams. Lancers will maintain control.
And they call 3 seconds, I believe, on that one. Okay.
Oh. So yet another obscure call as you hear one of our beer bottles falling down in the background.
That's for later.
Just joking, just joking.
It's a good look that time by Jamie Val down low to Carrie Cosby, but when Cosby turned around, she realized that she was behind the backboard, so that resulted in the Lancer turnover.
Long is fouled. As Cosby just smiles and shakes it off, as I'm not sure where the foul was either, so.
This may be one of the officials that gets paid by the hour, new union.
I'm thinking that, or maybe they get paid by the call.
Maybe, there you go.
It's $2.50 every time you blow the whistle. He's earned about $60 so far, I think. First shot by Long is in.
I'm really going to try to figure that out.
47-19.
It's vacation.
You're always on vacation, Casey.
Oh. That's true.
Oh, stolen away by number 15, Jasmine Liotto. She lays it in. 47-21. It's a 26-point St. Francis lead. 3.5 to go here in the third quarter. Bounce pass to Capuyan. Tipped away. Long steps on the line. Lancers will maintain possession.
Wasn't a very good pass that time by Jamie Val down low. Somebody's posting up underneath. You usually don't want to send them like a 3-bounce soft pass underneath. Got to get them that ball quickly. That resulted in the Tennyson player getting their hand around and almost a turnover.
Nice pass inside by Val to Cosby. The Lancers steal the ball back, and Val puts up a soft 6-footer for 2. 49-21 St. Francis. Ramos cans it and is fouled. Foul on Kelly Theed. Ramos will try to complete the three-point play as I'm stuttering and stammering here. All the way into the third quarter. Ramos, nice touch on that free throw.
We won't bring up the fact she was 3 inches inside the line that time, but hey, you know, those are just nitpicky things.
No need to call that.
Exactly.
Side to Theed. Theed is fouled. (49-24), St. Francis in the lead. Tennyson trying to figure out who's covering who. Is there a man? Pass into Cosby, gets past her, but Holly Can there to take it. Capuyan for 3. Yes. 12 points on the night for Capuyan. Inside to Long. Long puts it up and in. So Long is pretty much all of the offense for Tennyson. Stolen away by Ramos. Ramos puts up a jumper. Yes, nice shot by Charmaine Ramos. She's got 7 on the night for Tennyson. Amy Val with the ball, inside to Cosby. Cosby spins, can't hang on. Stolen away by Ramos. Ramos looks to Long, Long to the hoop, up, in. So 10 points on the quarter for Long.
There's a player the other night, Paul, for Yerba Buena when the boys team played here. Had 38 of Yerba Buena's 46 points. It's a lot like Long is doing right now for Tennyson.
Minute and a half to go here in the third quarter, 52-30. Ramos for three, yes! Charmaine Ramos is feeling it, and a timeout called by Mike, or check that, called by Tennyson. I thought it was called by St. Francis. It's called by Tennyson. We got a break in the action, 1:24 to go in the third quarter, 52-33 St. Francis. Some of the youngsters that are here tonight, as they love to come out and watch basketball. Blowing kisses, saying hi. Aww, it's Pokemon. Everybody loves Pokemon. While we were away, Budrick for a three. Can't get it to drop. Gets her own rebound off the glass and in. 54-33 St. Francis. Minute 10 to go in the third. So Charmaine Ramos and Makia Long have been the whole story for Tennyson. That one's up and off the glass and not on the right side of the glass. We're under a minute. Inside to Cosby off the glass. That's pretty much available all night right now. Along the length of the court, a foul called apparently on Meg Knutson. Okay. I think that's one of those cases where you blow the whistle and it's like, okay, now what am I going to do? Who am I going to call it on?
Something should have been called, so I blew my whistle, and now
the first number you see is who you call it on.
I'm a big fan of the way Makia Long, when she drives to the hole, kind of tucks that ball in like a running back there, and she pretty much lowers the shoulder and then lays it in.
Come heck or high water, she's going to get there. Shot up and off the glass. Number 13, Kiana Bird. And if I'm Tennyson, I'm not sure, but I think I just start feeding the ball to Ramos and Long, and those are the only two players that are going to shoot for me. Budrick for three, can't get it to drop. Angelo and Cosby go for the rebound, and they both tip it out of bounds.
That's got to hurt. Two St. Francis players down there fighting for the rebound, same team, and ends up going out of bounds.
A block. Called against St. Francis. It's called against Knutson.
So it's going to go against the other Lancers.
It's her third personal foul. And the Lancers are one foul away from the bonus. I'm sorry. I have no idea what's going on. I've just completely lost control of this. Shot up with under 5 seconds to go. Can't get it to drop right back up. It's Christine Capuya, and she does everything she can to get 2 more points before the end of the quarter, but that'll do it. We are through 3. St. Francis in the lead, 56-33. So you think sometimes we have a tough time calling the game right there at the scores table. They're trying to revive the shot clock person.
That kind of sums up the way this game has gone, slowly but surely.
Our last game was over by this point in time. We were in our cars on our way home, and here we are just starting the fourth quarter.
And now we have a scorebook problem.
Now they're trying to make sure they got the score right, and it's okay. Tennyson's working on their inbounds plays.
Let's get the rack of balls out here, and we'll shoot around for a while.
56-33, 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. So we haven't started yet. Now we're ready. Takesha Meacham, St. Francis alumnus. All-around good athlete. Ball being swatted around. The Lancers come up with possession. Down court quickly to Budrick. She's got it, waits for assistance. Evangelo comes down. She's blocked from behind, but gets the ball back. Can't get it to drop. Long with the rebound. She comes out of the pack. Her and Ramos on a breakaway with the Lancers down there at time. Ramos with the soft touch and 2. 56-35. St. Francis. Capuyan for three, yes. The fourth three-pointer of the night for Capuyan. It's kicked out of bounds. And substitute will come in for Tennyson as Tennyson's ball out of bounds. Charmaine Ramos will inbound.
I believe the delay is now the referee told David Bravo he needs to take a seat over there. Once you get a technical foul in high school as a coach, you're technically supposed to remain seated for the rest of the game, and he was up walking the sideline, so that was a bit of a delay there, but
bring back the good old days.
What was that? Throwing chairs across the...
No. Okay. Why do you have to sit on the bench? I mean, you got to be able to still coach. That's ridiculous. Ramos can't get that one to drop. The Lancers come down with the ball. Inside to Cosby. Cosby off the glass. And that's a money shot for Kerry Cosby. She'll can that every time. Stolen away by Jamie Val. Capuyan looks up court, comes right down the heart of the lane. Tries to dish off to Evangelo. She can't handle it. Turnover to Tennyson. To Long. Long comes inside and loses control. He comes inside again. Cosby doesn't give ground, and a nice defensive job there by Kerry Cosby. She lets her put the shot off and just turns around, gets the rebound. Capuyan for three, off balance, gets it to drop. 5 threes on the night now for Capuyan at 64-35 St. Francis. Long three-point attempt by Kiana Bird. Rebound by number 25, Jamie Mims. She can't get it to drop either. 5.5 to go here in the ball game. Frederick to Cosby. Cosby tries to drive in. It's going to be called for the foul. Foul's on number 25, Jamie Mims. Nicole Evangelo will inbound for St. Francis. Budrick wide open underneath. Lays it in for two. 66-35 St. Francis. This ball's thrown away by Ramos, and she thought Long was going to roll to the outside. A little miscommunication there, turnover. St. Francis ball. Can dishes off to Capuyan. Capuyan for three again. Yes, oh my. 3 3-pointers here in the fourth quarter for Capuyan, 6 on the night. Ramos drives the length, lays it off the glass for 2. Inside, Can puts it up and in. She is fouled. Will shoot one. Holly Can has 4 points on the night. That shot increases the Lancer lead to 71-37. A 34-point lead. Holly can't get the free throw to drop. Long with the rebound. Long brings it up court.
Surprised the Lancers still pressing the ball on defense. Mike DiCarlo usually one that calls the Dogs off pretty quick.
And they haven't yet. They're still playing that pressure defense. Shot off, can't get it to drop. Arnett goes for it and then can't control it. Ball goes out of bounds. Tennyson will maintain possession. Inbounds pass. Ball stolen away by Capuyan. Capuyan for three. Yes! It's her fourth three-pointer of the fourth quarter. She has 24 points on the night. Inside up, can't get it to drop. Long rebound, she can't get it to drop. Capuyan comes away with it. To Evangelo, back inside to Capuyan. Stolen away. Ramos comes up with it for Tennyson. She drives the length of the court up, can't get it to drop, tries for her own rebound, can't get it. Arnett with the rebound quickly out to Can. Can brings it down court. Butterick for three. No, can't get it to go. And maybe over the back is Evangelo. That might put him in the bonus. Shooting two, or check that, shooting 101 will be Kiana Bird, as Tennyson will be shooting the rest of the way. Can't get the first one to drop. And that's the only one she's going to get. Rebound St. Francis. Feed with the ball. Inside to Arnett, back out to Butterick. Butterick for three. No, off the back iron, can't get it to drop. As Butterick trying to show Capuyan that she could shoot threes also, but not with the proliferation that Christine Capuyan was showing us here in the fourth quarter. She hit all four of the threes that she put up. She's on the bench now, maybe for the night. And if she is done, she finished with 24 points on some very impressive shooting by Christine Capuyan. On the line is Charmaine Ramos shooting 1-1. Can't get it to drop. A rebound by number 20, Fehi Tupulu, and she will shoot two. She's fouled on the return shot.
You got to side somewhat with the officials. I agree in some case that the I'm still here.
Casey, I forgot you were here.
I'm still here, yeah. Some of them, some of the fouls have been ticky-tack, I guess you could say, but this has been a very physical game by both teams so far. So not much you can do about that. You still have to call the fouls. All right, I'm done sticking up. I'm done sticking up for the refs. It's going to upset my father immensely.
Can's the first one. Oh, yeah, like he doesn't like to talk about the referees or taunt them. Or such a mild-mannered man. Second one to drop. So Tupulu is 3 for 4 from the free throw line. Can comes in, and there's a block, as we can't go more than 7 seconds without blowing the whistles. It's in the fourth quarter and getting paid by the call. You've got to put them up there fast and furious now.
Are we getting paid by the hour? That's what I'm wondering. I'm going to have to check in with the
paid by
producer.
The call. I said, did I say hour? They're getting paid?
Yeah.
No, you know what I meant.
You said paid by the call, but
all right.
I was wondering if we get paid by, I don't know.
Yeah, you get another water after the...
there you go. I believe some cookies were dropped off underneath in the truck. That'll make us happy.
Nothing like cookies. Christmas time. We're in the holiday season, and happy holidays to all of you joining us here from KMBT. That errant pass goes out of bounds. Lancers, the St. Francis variety, will take possession. Kelly Theed brings it up. Long tries to steal it away, can't get it. Maybe Val comes in for Betsy Butterick, and she may be done for the night also. finishes with 19 points if it is out. Inside to Val. Val puts it up and, cannot get it to drop. Tipped outside. Mad scramble for the ball. Ramos for three, off the front iron. Rebound Knutson. Knutson waits for her teammates. Jamie Val for three. No, off the front iron. Don't break up that gingerbread house. It's making its way down the sideline. That could have been tragic here at the holiday season.
That would have been disastrous.
Gingerbread house is not known for their structural integrity, and they'll just go down at the slightest touch of a basketball. Kelly Thied way up top to Knutson, and a little miscommunication there. Can breaks for the hoop, and Knutson passes back outside. Turnover St. Francis, 75-39. St. Francis in the lead, 2:05 to go in the ballgame. And Micaiah Long will come and have a seat, as she's been in the whole game. And there goes half of their offense. Point-wise, even more than half, but between her and Charmaine Ramos, they've pretty much been all there is for Tennyson, and now both of them are on the bench. Jamie Val puts it up, can't get it to drop. Tipped out by Knutson. Holly Can had an open three-pointer, didn't take it. They're going to call it travel. So Charmaine Ramos and Micaiah Long are now on the bench, and they have accounted for all but 7 of the 39 Tennyson points. And now timeout will be called by David Bravo with a minute 32 to go in the game. A very strategic timeout called by Coach Bravo. We got a break in the action. St. Francis in the lead, 75-39. Christine Kapulyan's sister joined tonight's game, as it's pretty much of a romp here for St. Francis. Tennyson with the ball, and their 2 stars are out of the game, so this is definitely just run the clock time now. Kelly Thied with the ball. Looks inside, tipped away by number 12, Tanisha Williams, and here comes Tennyson.
Okay.
And a block called by Kelly Thied.
It's been run the clock time for about, I don't know, the second half.
At this point in time, you just kind of want to let them go to the hoop. Take your shot.
Clear a path. Be a lead blocker.
Her shot is missed by Kiana Bird. She will get a second shot, as that's the 10th team foul on St. Francis, and the way the whistles have been blowing, I'm sure you already knew that at home. 1 minute to go here in the ball game. A sigh of relief comes from the scorer's table. Jamie Val, nice ball movement by the Lancers there. So they get it back inside to Val. She lays it in, 77-40. St. Francis in the lead. Scramble for the ball. Continued scramble. Coming inside, dishing off, and Kelly Thied almost kills number 23, Robin Warden. He kind of had to call that one. 35 seconds to go here in the game. Shooting 2, Robin Warden. She gets the first one to drop. It's her first point of the night. Makes a second. So Warden with a very good touch from the free throw line. Kelly Thied brings it up court. Jamie Val looks at the three. Decides not to. Holly Can thinks about it, doesn't. Inside to Thied. Thied gets it to drop. 15 seconds to go in the ball game. Which will happen first? Will the a foul be called or will time run out? It's a jump ball, so it's not a foul. Possession stays with Tennyson. 7.5 seconds to go, so
timeout.
Time out called by the Tennyson coach. We got a break in the action with 7.5 seconds to go. St. Francis in the lead, 79-42. And the question that begs to be asked is, what do you tell your team with 7.5 seconds to go, down 37 points? Personally, I'd be telling my team, let's get the heck out of here, get on the bus, and not look back. Can with the steal, the layup, and that ought to do it, and it does. As that timeout was beneficial to get the Lancers 2 more points. And that'll do it. A final score here, as you take a look at the scoreboard, St. Francis 81 points, Tennyson 42. And this game was over early, Casey, as Tennyson was outmatched.
Yeah, that's really what happened tonight, Paul. St. Francis just came out. They were shooting the lights out, I believe, from beyond the arc. That's how I'm going to classify this. Betsy Butterick and, as you mentioned, Christine Capullon were on fire from three-point. And once the ratio from 2 points for Tennyson to 3 points for the Lancers got a little out of hand, and so did the game. Moved along rather slowly, but all in all, St. Francis got to be happy with their performance.
Well, they move above the 500 mark, where they hope they will stay for the remainder of the year, as they're hoping that Jennifer Bowe will get healthy. I noticed they didn't have Alyssa Sobolik here tonight either, perhaps out on vacation or something. It is the Christmas holiday, but that'll do it for all of us here at KMET. For our producer director, Lazarus Sargentidis, Billy Nielsen, Robin Frank, and Brent Stone, our crack camera crew. Our thanks to the St. Francis Athletic Department and the Tennyson Athletic Department, and Brent Stone for those stunning graphics at the beginning of the telecast. For Casey McGuire, I'm Paul Cunningham. See you later, everybody.